Dream, the guy with over 12 million subscribers. Today I'll be going over what Dream's responses was and putting it into more simpler terms instead of his other video. So a few days ago, a team which goes ahead and analyzes speedruns and other things concluded that Dream's run had a 1 in 7.5 million chance of his speedrun being real, which means that it's impossible for his speedrun to even be real. What they're trying to say is that his speedrun was fake and that he modified the odds in the video. So Dream's video included professional statistical analysis, public access files, corrections to false information, and new information. So this video also included a practicing astrophysicist, speedrun moderators, and a Minecraft developer. So Dream hired a mathematician to prove that the odds were wrong by the speedrun moderators, and the mathematician revealed that over 7% of their conclusion was actually mathematically wrong. This means that Dream's videos were not fake and that he actually was telling the truth that he hadn't faked it.
I hired a professional statistician with a PhD that is an active astrophysicist to write an analysis, and I'll be going over parts of that analysis today. 3, I did not delete any evidence, and I was doing everything I was asked to by the mods, and I also a huge number to be off by. On the screen right now is a representation of how far they were off by. Again,
Dream had a moderator who was watching his speedrun and came in to go ahead and analyze what was happening, and this is his response.
As a moderator who has done 99% of the communication between Dream, I can confirm there's absolutely no hesitation to provide us what was needed, and Dream was never uncooperative during the investigation process as far as we know.
So there are only 3 ways for you to modify the odds in Minecraft: by a data pack, a mod, or editing the draw file.
if you want to, the most obvious ways to do this were those. So the first thing that I want to say before going into more specific subjects is to please not send hate to anyone involved. I already apologized on Twitter because I had said some rude things to the mods after the video was released, and I really don't want to send hate to anybody. I responded incredibly immaturely at first because I was angry, and I really do regret my response. But I would think that the average person being falsely publicly accused might react in a similar way. I don't know. I'm very competitive, so being called a cheater just really set me off at first. But now that that's out of the way, in the video, they used the logs that I mentioned before to show that I had Fabric API loaded, but they didn't mention that it showed that nothing else was loaded. They also alluded to the fact that I'm suspicious because I used Fabric, a mod loader. But Fabric is used by more than half of all of the top runners on the leaderboard. And actually, I would have much preferred using Optifine, where you can't use mods. And I did, until they banned Optifine from speedruns and told people to use Fabric instead. So I switched to Fabric because I had to, and then I was called suspicious because of it. You can actually tell that I would have preferred to stay on Optifine because I ran 1.15 live shortly after these runs, where you can actually use Optifine, and I was using Optifine, not Fabric. Matter of fact, in one of those 1.15 runs during that stream, I almost broke the world record on a version that doesn't have piglin trades and also on a client that doesn't have an option to add mods. So I don't think that the way this was phrased in the video is a fair way to put it. But another thing is that Geosquare said in the video that Fabric API was a mod creation tool.
The Fabric API, a mod creation tool.
Which is just extremely misleading. It's a required mod for almost every single mod in Fabric. So much so that a lot of people think that you need it for every mod. And I was actually asked by the mods if I thought that. But they didn't mention that in the video. And yet again, they use this to make me look suspicious. He also uses the logs and shows them on screen as proof that I had Fabric API loaded. But again, he doesn't mention that it doesn't show any other mods loaded. And that's called cherry picking. Using the facts that support your claim as evidence, but ignoring any facts that go against your claim. If they were being completely fair, he should have presented the fact that this log showed that there was no other mods.
This only concludes to one thing. Dream did not fake the video, and the speedrun moderators just did their things wrong. They just didn't calculate it correctly. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this made you realize that Dream was not faking his speedrun, and hopefully this made you understand better what Dream was saying in his video. I'll leave his video down in the description below for you guys to see more, as I didn't include everything in his video.
But that's alright. Hush.